So we are back for pull day. I'm gonna tuck this in because other than mess of the gut will kind of. Now apparently bodybuilders don't really train back, and that's a very common thing I've seen. Like you can't even do a single pull up. Even before I was a bodybuilder, if you're overweight, also can't do a pull up. Like I don't know, but everybody. I think the top comment I saw when I first started my gym journey, going from like a fatty to natty, was can't even do a single pull up. So we're gonna see if we can do a single pull up. And by single pull up, I mean like all the way from here. So I just got home and I realized when I did some form checks, I was like looking at different people, and we have like Mike Israetel, who's like basically you need to go really slow on the eccentric and then boost up.
If your pull-ups look like this, like this, slow controlled deep stretch up, slow controlled deep stretch up.
So by that standard, I would have been doing like good technique sort of with my pull-ups, but then I looked at some of the calisthenics guys and they go like a step further.
Halfway, not jerking. You're pulling your chest to the bar, not just sneaking your chin over it.
So this makes me think, have I been doing like pull-ups wrong this whole time and I didn't even know? Like, because based off like, there's a couple of apps that I've been following. Like my coach has his own, app with different form like checks as a way to check your form. And in that, it basically says like you just got to pretty much get up to the bar, back down. So I just followed whatever the form there was, in the app. But based off the calisthenic dude, it's like a whole nother level. Like it's literally like kind of like a muscle up type thing. And it makes me think like, maybe I should be doing it that way. I don't know what's actually better for hypertrophy because, Mike Israetel seems to not even reach the bar was his form, recommendation. And he's like a, PhD in bodybuilding type thing. Lots to think about, but I'm definitely going to give it a try next pull day is what I'm thinking of that. One of the things I like about the internet is a lot of people comment like, oh, you've got terrible form. Oh, you need to work on this. So I actually enjoy like people's different like takes on it because it depends on what you're trying to train for, right? Like if you're trying to train for hypertrophy, then yeah, slow eccentrics, just to boost it up like is fine. But if you're trying to, build stabilizers and do all those other tricks like calisthenics, then I understand that, you need to go that full range of motion. So, I mean, it can't hurt, right? Like just giving it a go. So maybe next pull day, as a bit of a warm up, I'll give it a shot. But I also understand why my coach programmed this form of standard pull-ups or the wide grip pull-up is because you can, progressive overload and add weight or plates to it much easier than the tempo, the slow down, slow up, and then go, really high range of motion, because range of motion was the thing that mattered in terms of building muscle hypertrophy or muscle size. Then yoga instructors should be the most jacked, right? But they're not. In terms of building muscle mass, mechanical tension is the main driving factor. In other words, lifting heavy weight. So that makes sense.